And we are relating two beautiful matches, very challenging, dynamic, and high-frequency matches to you this weekend. Today is Saturday, the November 11, 2023. And immediately before the break, I told you Arsenal had a chance at goal and they got a goal. Now, what happened there? There was a chance in the area of Burnley, and then Arsenal, Leandro Trossard took the chance. He took a shot at goal, scored the goal, but he suffered a terrible injury. Was reading in pain and was actually taken out to be managed. But the goal came in at the 45th minute when Trossard put the ball into the net. That was assisted by Saka and Saka Busayo from the right flank. Now we're going into the second half, and as it is, Luton City taking on Manchester United. Match has kicked off. The second half is ongoing. Man U is on the defensive right now. Luton is attacking, but Man U just recovered the ball, and the ball goes into touch for a throw-in against Manchester United. The throw-in is in favor of Luton City. I told you earlier, just before the break, Manchester United had some chances. Garnacho was faced with the goalkeeper. He just expected to take a shot, a decisive position, and score the goal, but he didn't do that. And then the ball didn't end up behind the net. And so Luton was saved one more time in that encounter at the first half. But they have another 45 minutes to try and do justice to that game. We expect Man U to take the lead as soon as they can. But Luton City is also in this game to win it. They're not here to watch Man U play. Neither are they here to sell beans and Gary. They also want to take something away. Worst case scenario, take a point away from the Old Trafford. That would be an upset against the United, old and strong and reliable United, who has won the Champions League 4 times in their history and have won the Premiership several times ahead of Luton City. Luton City, let's remember, just got promoted into the Premiership this season, and they are playing in the Premiership for the first time in a long time. I can't tell if it's their first time ever, but I know for the past 30 years they haven't been in Premiership. The game is on. And while that is on, there's an attack from the right flank, from the left flank, pardon me. That was a beautiful cross by Garnacho, and the Luton defender sent it back for Man U to go and try again. They asked them to go back to their defense and build it. Man U is attacking again from the midfield. The ball comes to the right flank and goes up to Rashford. Rashford gives a pass to the United number 7, who has been pushed down, invariably in a foul. And that's a stoppage here. We'll soon find out what that is about. However, on the Arsenal end, there was an attack, a dangerous attack from Burnley, but the ball was just chipped off. In fact, it was Kotleo that attacked the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper, Raya, just sent the ball into touch for a corner kick against Arsenal. And the corner kick has been taken, but the ball comes into the safe hands of goalkeeper Raya for Arsenal FC. And the game goes on. So for Man U, there was a cross and a header, and it was slightly deflected. Oh no, that could have been a beautiful goal. Hodge Wand just sent the ball to the far end of the goalpost, and it just slightly made the post. That could have been Man U's first goal, but it didn't happen. The young man was supposed to be the other version of Erling Haaland, both of them being Europeans from the Scandinavian end. Hodgson, Haaland, they sound alike, although they don't play alike. We actually expect him to deliver results, but the results haven't been coming. I wonder how many goals he has been able to put in United. But Haaland has actually proven that he's Haaland. He even contested for the Ballon d'Or. And a shot was taken by the Luton player, just slightly grazing the goal post. Almost a goal, but Onana was there. He said, no problem at all, even if it had come in. He didn't even stretch his hand. You know Onana, some people call him Ika, but the guy is a good shot stopper, however naughty he may be on the field of play. Right now, Arsenal is also making an attempt. They want to get the second goal. And a cross was supposed to come in from, oh no, that was taken by Burnley. And now Burnley is in possession of the ball. And wonderful, and this wonderful player just got the ball in between 4 Arsenal players, and he just won a free kick for Burnley. And Arsenal has to wait for another chance to attack Burnley. On the Man U end, United is attacking again through the left flank. Reguilon just sent the ball across, and the ball comes to the midfield. Eriksen has the ball. What will he do with it? And Eriksen will play the ball into the midfield. And let's see what McTominay is going to do with the ball. And the ball comes back to Reguilon, who gives it to... Okay, Man U is just playing the ball around. And the ball comes straight down to Rashford. What's Rashford going to do with the ball? Let us see. Rashford is coming in from the right flank and is dancing in, stylishly going through. But Luton will say, no, you can't go beyond this point. And Luton has the ball. They're coming back up. Of course, Manchester United will step up again. And the ball comes to Garnacho. He has a chance in the penalty area. And a shot! Oh, no. That was just on the rise. It was always rising. That was a beautiful shot from Manchester United right in the 18-yard. And Arsenal has the same position across, and that was deflected for a corner kick. That was deflected for a corner kick. A very dangerous cross from the Arsenal FC, and the connection was not made. If only the connection had been made, Arsenal should be going home singing, "Oh la la, oh la la, what a beautiful goal." But that didn't happen. They will have to reserve their song for a later time. Arsenal on the attack again. They are in the attack in the penalty area of Burnley, and the cross comes. The ball is still on in the dangerous area of Burnley. Arsenal attacking. Bukayo Saka. Ball comes to Trossard. Back to Bukayo. And a cross. And it was just a little bit too much, too heavy. And it goes into touch for a goal kick for Burnley. Beautiful attack from Arsenal. You'll agree with me that Arsenal is going to go far this season with their precedents and antecedents and all the Bukayo Sakas. And that was a push on Arsenal defender. An Arsenal striker, that was a push. That should have attracted a VR check in the list. It was an obvious push. Yeah, I don't know what the referees in the Premiership are doing about some of these contentious tackles. But everybody, I'm going to say people are not happy with some of their decisions, because that was an obvious push. It was a two-handed push against the Arsenal striker, who could have nodded the ball into the post, but that didn't happen because the referee didn't do justice to it. And clearly the ball goes again on the Manchester Luton side. Luton is building the attack, but on the Arsenal side, Arsenal is building the attack. They're coming close again. They're coming close, and of course they're going back to build again. And the ball comes to the left flank, and it was just a little bit too heavy from Gabriel to the Arsenal left back, who couldn't connect with the ball. And it went into touch for a throw-in to Burnley. Burnley on the attack now. Send the ball across the line. Arsenal recovers the ball, and Arsenal takes the ball, and the ball goes on. Arsenal is building the attack on the other side. Luton City just took a corner kick against United. I think Luton City is trying to get all the 3 points here. If you think otherwise, you can put it in the comment box. Let's discuss this. Let's hear your view. Because Luton City is doing a lot of attack. on Manchester United. What's happening to United? They're not holding the midfield properly. But let's see what they're going to do here. Luton collects the ball again and wins the tackle. Almost every 4 or 5 tackles being played, Luton wins half of them. And that is not like Manchester United that we know. And look at that. And Luton just easily wins the tackle. And it got the ball dispossessed. And then there's a free kick to Luton City. Burnley on the attack here against Arsenal. Burnley moves forward. And what do we get? Burnley is very purposeful. They are going to send the ball into the Arsenal 18-yard. But they hesitate a little. They're going to play around. And then the ball goes forward for an attack against Arsenal. And Luton City is attacking Man U again. Luton City in the penalty area of Manchester United. Ball is safe with the United players. But the Luton player just interrupted and connected the ball. And Burnley, oh no, that was close. Burnley was in the 6-yard, but Burnley gets a goal. It is an equalizer. Game on. Wow. I saw that coming. Burnley always attacking, and from the left flank, they have been very dangerous. They have proven to Arsenal that you can be gunners, you could have finished second place, you could have been winning and have a streak, but we are not pushovers. Let's remember, Burnley came to the Premiership, and they remained in the Premiership for 3 good seasons, and they're doing so well right now. That's a beautiful one. Burnley just got themselves a goal. You can put your comment in the box. We have a comment section on our YouTube page, and you can ask somebody to subscribe. This is Premier Sports Fan Center, and we're having fun watching football. You can always join us, put in your comment, or share your voice. You can call the numbers you have on your screen to talk to our hotline, or you can leave an SMS or a message for us to share with people. This is the football community. And Burnley gets a rebound and a shot deflected by Gabriel into the net. The ball is going through VAR check right now. And it is going through VAR check. It was deflected by Gabriel. I wonder why we're doing a VAR check on this. It's not an offside. It was a rebounded shot taken by a Burnley player, deflected right into the net by Gabriel, who is the central defender of Arsenal FC. But let's wait until the referees decide. They're checking, and they're still checking. But it's going to be tough for that goal to be ruled as off or ruled out. For Manchester United taking on Luton, Man U has a chance. The attack is in the dangerous area of Luton City. Man U is attacking in the midfield and passing the ball around, trying to get a dummy and looking for the right time to cross. Rashford is in the play. Rashford is getting involved. He takes a cross, but that Burnley goalkeeper, that Luton goalkeeper was there to push the cross out and just save the hazard against Man U. Man U has to build the game. And let's come back to Arsenal. Arsenal is under attack again. Oh my God. These Burnley guys are giving Arsenal, surely giving Arsenal and Arteta a headache around here. Arteta is no longer on the seat. He's walking around and is looking very, very angry. I don't know what he's angry about, but others didn't come to watch football too. They came to play. So there's an expectation. Everyone that comes to play wants to win, except they didn't expect. Burnley and Man U takes a cross, and what happens? It's a corner kick and a chance. A cross and a shot. It's a goal to Manchester United. Man U gets a goal. Beautiful goal by Manchester United. It was a rebound. It was a shot, a cross, and a goal must scramble. Then somebody takes the shot again in a rebound, and it is a goal. It finishes on the back of the net. I will tell you the name of the scorer in a moment. Beautiful goal by Man U. And Arsenal has a corner kick. Arsenal has a corner kick taken. And it is a goal. This is just a goal galore. Saliba has just redeemed the defenders. The last goal was scored against Arsenal by Gabriel, the central defender. However, Arsenal will get in the lead again by Saliba, another central defender. This is interesting. If you're not watching these games, you're missing a lot. And if you're not watching and you're not listening to us, then you're definitely missing everything. The goal was scored by Man U number 2 man. A beautiful goal from the number 2 man of Manchester United. Of course, the goal is still going through VAR check, but the VAR has decided that it is a beautiful goal, and this was scored by, I'll get you the name shortly. This was a beautiful goal scored by the United, Lindelof. He gets a goal. Beautiful. Lindelof gets a goal. So defenders are scoring left, right, and center. Saliba scores for Arsenal, number 2 man, and Lindelof, number 2 man for Manchester United, also gets a goal. This is a goal galore for defenders. Who says defenders cannot decide games? They're deciding games here. And Arsenal is still waiting for the decider. VAR is checking, and VAR has finished their check. Arsenal has the goal, Arsenal has the lead, and Arsenal is in front in this encounter against Burnley. However, the pressure has been much from Burnley. Let's see if there will be a difference or if there will be a return call from Burnley. Possibly Burnley will say, no, we don't agree with you. We're coming back at you. We're going to make it game on, and we're going to run at you until the end of 90 minutes. We'll see shortly as we go on in the game. As I said earlier, this is Premier Sports Fan Center, and we're having fun watching football, discussing football. We want you to be part of it. We need you also to put something in the comment box. You know, you can also share the link with your friends. If you're having fun here, you can share the link with your family. You can also put something down. You can send us a mail. You can send us a text message. Or you can call the number. You can call in, and we'll put you live on the show. You're going to be live on the show. Your voice is going to be heard all over the world. This is Premier Sports Fan Center, and we're having fun talking about football right here. Arsenal has an injury. Okay, so the player is up. Rashford has the ball for Manchester United against Luton City. Let's remember, Manchester against Luton right now. The game is 1 goal to Man U, and Luton is yet to score. It is 1 goal to 0 in favor of Manchester United. United fans, otherwise called Red Devils, you can as well be drinking some water and have a little respite. And for Arsenal fans, Gunners, this is a good one for you. I'm sure you're having fun right now. Because when the equalizer came from Burnley, well, I'm sure some of you almost left your seat. You almost went back to collect your money, your ticket money, and you almost decided you're going to take your drugs. But don't worry, don't give up. Arsenal has always delivered, at least in recent times. They have been delivering. Let's hope they continue to deliver. But well, that's hoping that Burnley does not deliver, because if Burnley should come back into this game, it might be pretty tough for Arsenal to get all the 3 points. And that will challenge their winning the trophy at the end of the season, because as it stands, Man City is still on top of the league table, followed by Tottenham FC. Tottenham just lost today to Wolverhampton, and that was an upset because everyone expected Tottenham, that had an unbeaten run of 12 games, just destroyed by Chelsea in the previous week, to actually maul the Wolves. Unfortunately, Wolves got the lead. They got the better of them, and the game ended 2-1 in favor of Wolverhampton against Tottenham, 1 goal. And that is a very bad loss for Tottenham. I'm sure that is a very terrible loss for a lot of stakeholders in the book industry. You know what I mean? Well, sorry about your loss, but I guess you will go again. Okay, like they say, the game never ends. The game is always on. All right, so the game is still on either side. Manchester United is playing against Luton City, and Manchester United has the lead. 1 goal to Man U and 0 to Luton City. And another goalkeeper just took a goal kick, which was headed by Luton, and Luton has control of the ball. Howbeit, how brief it may be, they're still holding the ball and controlling the midfield. Luton City just made their 6th pass since Onana's cross. And then a foul has been awarded to Man U for a hand tackle, a wave of the elbow against Reguilon, the Manchester number 3 man. And the game goes on. On the other side, Arsenal versus Burnley. Arsenal is actually tormenting Burnley right now. They have a corner kick. This is a very dangerous one. The corner kick, the last corner kick they played, gave them the second goal, the lead goal. It was just a header from Saliba. The Salibas and the Gabriels are all waiting, trying to do it again. But oh no, there was a deflection from the defenders of Burnley. And Arsenal will go again, but the goalkeeper was there to rescue Burnley. Also, Burnley can rest for a brief, and they can breathe for a brief moment. The match continues, and the game goes on. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers and sports fans, footballers and all walks of life, people who enjoy the game of round leather, I want to say, if you're not watching us on Premier Sports Fan Center, you are missing a great deal. And if you're not participating in what is going on here, you're missing a great deal. You can subscribe to the channel. Just click on the subscribe bell. And you can also get further with us by subscribing to the group. We have wonderful packages for you in the group. Once you click on the subscribe button, it will lead you to the next one. We have wonderful, wonderful packages to make you a club member. You could be a club member in the Premier Sports Fan Center. You could actually be a VIP in the group, and you will receive further information once you click on subscribe. So, or you can call the number to get more details. This is a robust fan center. This is different from other centers where you just talk soccer. Here we want to have a community of people talking soccer, discussing soccer. We have various packages. You could check our YouTube file to pick on any of our videos. We have various shows that could help and make you more abreast of what's going on in the football world. We're not limited to Premiership. We cover all sports, all football leagues in the top 5 in Europe. And also, we're looking at working with Nigeria. Okay, so back to the game of Man U versus Luton City. Man U is building the attack from the back, and Rashford just sent a pass across back to Harry Maguire. The wonderful Maguire gives it to Lindelof. Lindelof sends it right to Reguilon on the left flank. Reguilon will give the ball to the left flank, and here goes. Oh no, that was taken off. Garnacho just won a corner kick for Manchester United. That could have been a beautiful chance had he been able to send the ball to the central. That would have gone straight to Hodgson, who could have taken a shot at the goalkeeper and possibly get a goal for Man U and get increasing advantage as they go on. As the game stands right now, as we stand at the 66th, 67th minute of the game, Arsenal 2, Burnley 1, Manchester United 1, Luton City 0. Also, so there's a corner kick. We just had a corner kick taken by Manchester United. Man U just took a corner kick, and it goes straight off into play. Goes straight off into play for a throw-in at the dangerous point of Luton's field. And Luton is playing with the ball in their own penalty area. And Man U collects the ball again. Man U is in possession. United takes the ball. What will they do with it? And the ball comes to the corner, and they won a corner throw in the area of Luton City. Oh no, that was a very close call. Arsenal could have just got the 3rd goal against Burnley. That was a beautiful chance for Rice. Rice just took a shot that went a little bit away from the meat. Pardon me. Rice took a shot that went straight for the upright. That could have been a beautiful goal. The keeper had no answer to that ball. It was just the upright that saved Burnley from a 3rd goal disaster. And that could have been a wrap and it will have defeated their spirit had that gone in. Luton is still challenging United, but United will say no, and they attack again from the right flank. And here goes Anthony, and the ball comes to Rashford. Oh no, Rashford couldn't get it into the net. He played it directly at the goalkeeper, who was right there with open arms to receive the ball. That was a beautiful run by Manchester United. And of course, Anthony coming in has made a lot of difference. He's attacking from, and Luton City is coming out. Oh no, that should be a foul against Manchester United in a dangerous position, right in front of their 20-yard box. Right in front of their 18-yard box, precisely about the 20-yard from the goal. And that's a very dangerous spot. And now look at the last chance by Anthony. Rashford should have buried that, but he just bundled it. He kicked it right at the chest of the goalkeeper. That is very disappointing for a player of his experience. He should have done better and given Man U the necessary lead. The game remains 1-0 in favor of Manchester United against Luton City. And on the Arsenal side, Arsenal just played a corner kick. It seems like Arsenal playing corner kicks has been something of normal right now. I'm not sure Luton will see this as worrisome anymore. Arsenal has possibly played 10 corner kicks in the last hour. But who knows? They might just make another thing out of it because they made the second goal from the last corner kick they played. But the game is still on. Arsenal still sending shot and shot across, and the longish one, too heavy for the Martinelli to catch up with. So Martinelli just lets that rest, and Arsenal will have to wait again for Burnley to take the shot. And on the sideline of Burnley, you can see a gentleman, Company, waving his hands up and down. The coach of Burnley. Company used to be in the city of Manchester, but right now he's doing his trade at Burnley as a technical advisor or the coach. The ball continues, Arsenal against Burnley, and Burnley has the ball safe. And we have an injury call in the Luton encounter versus Manchester United. Luton City just changed one of their injured players, and another gentleman is preparing to come aboard. It will be announced as soon as we can get his full details. Arsenal 2, Burnley 1. An Arsenal player is down on the floor, lacing his boot after a short injury. Let's hope it's not a serious injury. Of course, I think he had his boot torn and is complaining furiously. I wonder who that complaint will be for. Possibly for them to change his boots or for them to stop kicking him. You know, it gets to a point when the player gets to spurt out. And okay, let's come back to Luton City. Luton has a chance to equalize against Man U. And Luton will steady themselves to take a shot. Manchester United has lined up, and there's a gentleman on the floor, and it was deflected by the wall. The wall sent the ball back, and there will be another attack. When or where it's coming from, Luton is still building. They want to attack Man U again from this flank, from the right flank. Is it going across? Yes, it's a long ball, but Harry Maguire will not allow the ball to land. He put a head to it, sends it out of touch. And then Rashford has just received a knock on the head, possibly somebody's elbow straight away. I wonder where the elbow came from, but it went to Rashford's head, who is still writhing on the floor, trying to rub the head. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible tackle from the Luton player. That's terrible from Kabore, the Luton player. On the other side, Arsenal is still leading by 2-1. Let's go a little bit to Spain and see what's happening there. The first match in Spain, La Liga, just ended a couple of minutes ago. Rayo Vallecano lost to Girona. Girona got 2, Rayo won. In this game, Rayo actually scored first. And for once, some La Liga fans believed that Girona was going to lose the advantage. Girona has been winning. They've been on a streak. They are sitting on top of the table, leading Madrid by 2 points, leading Barcelona by 4 points before this game. Right now, they have a 7-point advantage over Barcelona and 5-point advantage over Real Madrid. Girona is the surprise of this season in La Liga, and they just defeated Rayo Vallecano away by 2-1. Also, Almeria in the 60th minute at the exact, this is the hour mark, the Almeria is losing by 1 goal, 0-1 against Real Sociedad. The game is 60 minutes gone. Let's look at what's happening in other leagues. Real Madrid will be playing Valencia later in the night. Osasuna will be playing Las Palmas. Granada will be playing Getafe, all at 6:30. And the Madrid game will be at 9 p.m. And there's a goal! Arsenal just got another goal. I said it, with the rate of Arsenal corner kicks coming in, it comes in like every minute. They just played another corner kick, which was headed. And then Zinchenko will put a foot to it, and the ball landed right at the corner, the right upper corner of the goal post. That was a beautiful goal. There was nothing the goalkeeper could have done about it. I tell you, no goalkeeper could have solved that problem. You need to see that goal. It was totally at the far end of the post, and the keeper just took a look and said, look, I don't want to end my career here right now. Let me just go home to my family. This is too far for me. But that was a beautiful goal. And, wow, beautiful, beautiful. Very, very longish. Very, very, very longish. You just put a foot to it. And Zinchenko, wow, that was acrobatic in nature. Beautiful goal by Arsenal. So Arsenal has a 2-goal margin ahead of Burnley right now. It is Arsenal 3, Burnley 1 at the Emirates as we speak. Also, there was an attempt to get a goal back against Manchester United by Luton City. Luton City came to the 18-yard of Man U, and they said, we are not here to just watch you play. We are not here to clap for you. We know you have some stars that we actually will desire to have on our side, but we want to show you guys that we're also footballers. So Luton just went to the 18 of Man U, took a shot and a cross, and it was saved by United defenders, and they sent the ball away. And there's a little break on that field because one United player is down on the field, and it looks like Hodgson. We'll soon find out exactly who that is. He's being attended to by the medical team, and there's a break on that side. So while we wait for that to happen, I just mentioned that Wolverhampton, or Wolves, just defeated Tottenham Hotspur. And that was a big upset and a big directional change for the Premiership. You know, Tottenham has been leading the Premiership for up to 2 or 3 weeks, and then comes Chelsea, destroying their unbeaten run and giving Man City the chance to take the lead from last week, and Tottenham in second position. Of course, since the unbeaten run had been defeated or has been broken, Tottenham possibly lost their mojo. The juju has been destroyed. The magic is broken. And now Tottenham is a whipping dog. And Wolverhampton will also come. Like they say, when the big man or the big or strong man beats you down, then the small one can also come and try to climb on top of your head. That's what Wolves just showed to us here. Okay, so Chelsea just broke their resistance, and then Wolves is trying to cement it with this wall. That happened today, and Tottenham lost to Wolverhampton, and that is not good. And that puts Tottenham in a position, and the position they are right now, Tottenham is on number 3 position of the Premiership with only 26 points. Arsenal, leading by 3-1, seem to have got this game dusted, and if it remains like this, at the 77th minute, with just 13 minutes to regulation time. Arsenal with another chance. Arsenal in the 18-yard. Arsenal gets a corner kick. Arsenal gets a corner kick against Burnley. And should Arsenal remain like this and win this game by 3 points, the 3 margin, 2-goal margin, and get all the 3 points, Arsenal will be sitting on 27 points. Same with Manchester City, the league leaders. So Arsenal will be tied with Man City by the end of today. For your information, Man City will not be playing until tomorrow afternoon. So Arsenal will be sitting on the league table, tied 27 points with Man City, shared leaders. And Arsenal has another chance to double or increase their lead. And they're still in the 18-yard of Burnley. And Trossard will do what? Oh, let's see what he will do. Oh, no, not much. And Burnley will interrupt and pushes the ball into play. Koleosho went in there and just disrupted Arsenal's attack. And Trossard! Oh, no, the keeper stops it. There was a deflection. Trossard took a shot in the 18-yard of Arsenal, and the keeper just stopped it. It will have been goal number 4 to Arsenal, but it didn't happen. And as I said earlier, Tottenham is sitting on 26 points, Arsenal on 27 points. Should the game continue and finishes this way, Man City will have to wait till tomorrow to see if they can push the lead to 30 points if they win tomorrow, or 28 points if they get a draw. Well, however it is, Man City is still going to be league leaders until next week. This is week 12 of the Premiership, and as it is right now, Man City is still the league leaders, and they will remain league leaders until week 13. As it stands, Crystal Palace is playing, and at the 79th minute, Crystal Palace 2, Everton 2. That is a very challenging cracker. 4 goals already in the match. Crystal Palace 2, Everton 2. And the Man U still remains 1 against Luton City 0. After this game, we'll still have another match. Bournemouth will be facing Newcastle United. Newcastle United, however, has fallen out of the top 4 bracket since they started losing. They lost in their last 2 encounters, and they have fallen out of the grace of the top 4. They have to fight their way back. Let's see if they can get that done when they face Bournemouth tonight. In other leagues, Serie A, Leeds has played a full game with AC Milan, playing a draw 2-2 with Milan. Still to come tonight in Serie A will be Juventus versus Cagliari, Monza, Torino, and those will be the games for Serie A. Let's go to Germany and see what's going on there. In Germany Bundesliga, we have Augsburg playing Hoffenheim. 1-1, the game ended. Augsburg, Hoffenheim, 1 goal apiece. That's a point shared. And then Bayern Munich has been playing FC Heidenheim. Bayern Munich has peppered FC Heidenheim 4-2. They defeated them, and Harry Kane, the fantastic golden boy of Bayern Munich, scored 2 goals. He had a brace again. He has scored 18 goals in 14 matches before this match in Bayern Munich. And today makes it 20 goals for Harry Kane. So Harry Kane has 20 goals already in his new team. And he's the bride that everybody loves right now in Germany. He has 20 goals from 15 games, and that's beautiful. Remember, he scored a brace during the week in Champions League, and he actually scored a hat-trick last week. So Harry Kane is on fire and is doing so well at Bayern Munich. And Guerrero also scored, and Choupo-Moting also scored for Bayern Munich. And the game ended 4-2. So with the game dusted in Bundesliga, you have Bayern Munich coming to the top of the table with 29 points, 1 point ahead of Bayern Leverkusen, who is yet to play their match of week 11. Okay, Bayern Leverkusen is trailing by 1 point, but they're yet to play week 11 match at 28 points. So should it remain like that? If Bayern Leverkusen loses, then Bayern Munich can stay on top of the league table for another week. Also, Darmstadt is played 0-0 with Mainz. The goal was oh no, there is a red card here in the game between Arsenal and Burnley. It looks like an Arsenal player just got red carded. That looks like Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu, he's talking to the referee. And I don't think that tackle... he actually lifted his leg and it went really far. That's not Tomiyasu. That's Vieira. Vieira just went with a high footing on Brownhill, the Burnley player. It was a high footing. The referee drew out a red card straight off. But I think VAR should check that because it actually didn't drop the footing on the opponent's leg. Brownhill didn't get the footing, although he raised his feet. It was to his thigh. But I think he dropped it. It didn't land on the player's leg. So VAR should actually look at that. You can put your comments in our comment section. If you don't agree with that red card on Vieira, you know, Vieira is a substitute that just came into the game less than 15 minutes ago, and he's been sent off by a red card. That is so sad, and we're so sorry for Vieira. That's very sad, and I think VAR needs to look at that again. Vieira should look at it. That's so sad. So Arsenal is down to 10 men playing against 11-man Burnley. Arsenal, however, is leading by 2-goal margin, 3 goals to Arsenal and 1 to Burnley. Burnley makes an attempt to score, but they're not good enough in front of goal. The attack was not sharp enough. They couldn't get it, and Arsenal kicks the ball away, and the ball goes into touch for a throw-in in the half of Burnley. On the other side of England, you have Manchester. This is Old Trafford. In the cold of Old Trafford, Manchester still leads Luton City by 1-0, but Luton is on the attack. Oh no, a free kick has been awarded to Manchester United for a pull on the shirt of Dalot. Okay, there was a pull. Oh, wow. I just wonder where that foul came from. The pull was against Luton City, not even against United. Well, these referees have their own. I wonder what matches they are watching. Maybe they are seeing the same match or they are watching another match we don't see. Who knows? Whatever they are watching, they have given a foul against Luton and in favor of Manchester United. And now Arsenal has a corner kick. Like I said, the player that was red carded was Vieira. Tomiyasu is still on the field. And that's a corner kick for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes will take it. And the keeper punches that out. And Manu takes a shot. What a volley, but it was just too high. It was too heavy from Dalot. Beautiful shot. And Arsenal just took a corner kick, which ended in the saddle as well. It was not good enough to end behind the goal line for a goal. It was knocked off. Okay, so that was Burnley taking a corner kick against Arsenal. And it just went Ori. Now Arsenal will have to start the game again by a goal kick. In the meantime, Burnley is making a change. Burnley is preparing to bring in one of their young lads, and the young man is preparing to come in. Let's hope the young man can change the course of the game. Let's see what he will bring to the table. We're still waiting for you to send in your comments or to call. Call this line that you see on our screen or send in your comments. Put it in the comment section. Let's read it out and let the world know that you're part of this game happening right here in England. Manchester United is playing another corner kick, and Bruno Fernandes takes the corner kick, and it goes the same way, headed out by the Luton defenders, and the ball comes back to Bruno. Is he going to take? Oh no, that's Rashford now. Rashford takes the return corner kick, but he ends up in the arms of Onana. Onana will have to take a pass, sends a pass to Dalot. Dalot will send a pass across back to Onana. Onana should go left this time around, and he sends it to Reguilon, and then it comes to Rashford, which was taken off by the Luton defender. The Luton defender was not going to take any nonsense from Rashford. He went with it with all his armory, and he was ready to destroy the legs of Rashford. The young man quickly dodged it and said, look, I have a match to play next week. We also have Champions League. Please, Luton, don't kill me here. And the game continues. And so we move on. Arsenal is on water break. Arsenal is taking water. And Burnley also is taking instructions from their coaches and taking some water. The player is being attended to on the floor, an Arsenal player. And that will be Martinelli. Martinelli is being attended to. Possibly a strain on his hamstring. He's holding the back of his leg, the back of his thigh. Very likely a strain, not a serious injury. Oh, no. Oh, no. So the game is still on, and right there in Germany, as we were reeling out, Bundesliga, VfB Stuttgart played 2-1 against Borussia Dortmund. I think Borussia Dortmund is one of the most inconsistent, serious leading teams in Europe. So much hope on them, so much expectations, but they usually just let you down when you're supporting them. Borussia Dortmund can be likened to some English teams that have done such over the years. Dortmund lost again to Stuttgart, and that takes them further and further away from the top of the league table. They're not likely going to challenge the league leaders in that way. Later in the day, Bochum will play with Cologne. In Ligue 1, Paris Saint-Germain is leading Reims by 1-0. That's in France. And this goal was scored by the likely hero in person of Mbappe. Mbappe scored a goal at 3 minutes in the game between Paris Saint-Germain versus Reims. Reims is at home, PSG away, and they took the lead. And the game is at halftime. They're on break for the period. Later in the day, Monaco will be playing Le Havre, and that will be happening at Monaco will be away for that game. In Eredivisie, in Holland, that was a beautiful cross from Burnley, but that was defended, well defended by Gabriel. Gabriel just sent the corner kick back to where it's coming from. And he went with that attitude and said, look, you're not going to get into my net. And Burnley has to build it again. They're attacking from the right flank and coming through. Burnley has a chance. They send the ball back, and Burnley will take a cross into Arsenal area. If this guy will cross, what happens from the cross? Oh no, it was headed away, well defended by the Arsenal player. And the flag has gone off for an offside by the assistant referee from the right flank. And the game remains 3 goals to Arsenal, 1 to Burnley, and Arsenal has a free kick to take. Now in the game against Luton City by Man U, Man U has a chance to take a free kick, and the spot kick was taken by Bruno Fernandes, howbeit recklessly taken. Bruno Fernandes sent the ball to the stands, possibly has a bucket he was targeting in the top rank of the stands. It wasn't even close to the goal post. Had the goal been doubled, it wouldn't even have entered. The goalkeeper stood no chance at all. And that was so embarrassingly disappointing coming from a player of Bruno Fernandes' cadre in the team. And the game continues Man U still leads by a goal to nothing against Luton City. However, the chances they've had to cement their lead have been lost over and over. And now there is a foul against Luton City on Regulon, and the game has stopped for the foul to be taken. And Man U will take their time before they take the foul. And Eredivisie in Holland, the games have been going on, and we have Warwick will be playing Go Ahead Eagles by 6:45 p.m. FC Twente will be playing Midtjylland, and Vitesse will be playing Rennes later in the day. And those games will happen later this evening in the Eredivisie of the Dutch League. So coming back to England, we have a red card in the game between Arsenal and Burnley. And Rice has just been infringed. It was badly tackled by a Burnley defender who has been penalized with a yellow card. Goodmanson was the culprit. And Luton is still trying to get themselves out of the pocket of Manchester United. Man U is pressing, attacking, but Luton has considered a foul in their own half against Manchester United. What will Man U do with this? Will they take advantage of this foul and go ahead and double their lead? Or they are going to keep doing ping pong and expect miracles to happen when they are not being precise in front of goal? We shall see. On the other hand, Burnley is attacking us now, and Burnley has a chance to cross. A cross comes in, and a foul on the Arsenal defender stops the game. The referee brings the game to a stop to attend to the injured player who is down and being pulled up. And the game will continue with a free kick awarded to Arsenal right in the 6th and the 18-yard box of Arsenal. And then Man U will try again. They will go forward through Anthony and then Rashford. Rashford has a chance, he bundles it. He bundles it. Luton City will go ahead and attack again. That was a bad tackle against Luton City. Harry Maguire came with all his body. He brought everything in, not just the leg. He didn't just go for the ball. He went for the man. Like you see around here, if you miss the ball, don't miss the legs. That's what Harry Maguire used. He used that principle so well as he got the attacker of Burnley so down that the guy was written and calling his mother's name. I don't know if his mother is still alive or dead, but he was begging for his mother. It was like, "Mommy, help me, help me." I don't know what Harry's trying to do here. And on the other side, Burnley is attacking Arsenal. Burnley is attacking Arsenal. Burnley has a chance to take a shot. They don't take the shot. Burnley has a chance in Arsenal's area. And a chance. And it is. Oh, no. They didn't get that into the net. It was just a little. Just a touch. And Burnley will have got the second goal. It will have been game on. Wow. That was so close. Beautiful chance by Burnley. And Man U has just missed chance in the 18-yard of Luton City. And that might not have counted because it might have been taken as an offside. Oh, but that should have been a goal. Just a touch. And it would have been in the net for Burnley. But it will be taken as an offside. Oh, that was a foul. That was a foul. The tackle looked like a resemblance of Enter the Dragon in the Shaolin Temple that we saw back in the 80s. It was similar. It was a simulated tackle from the Burnley striker. He was so desperate. He put his leg so high, and he also put his hand in the direction of the popular Bruce Lee he would have taken when he was facing the Dragon back in the days. And that ended against Burnley as a foul. And Arsenal can rest a little. Now Man U is under pressure from Luton City. The pressure is eased off. Rashford will take the ball out. And the game has come to an end. Manchester United has got all the 3 points in the game against Luton City. Man U has a goal and Luton 0. Manchester has all the 3 points. And with the game coming to a close with Man U Man U getting all the 3 points, Manchester United will move from number 10 position on the league table straight to number 6. Isn't that something? United has moved up the ladder. They have 21 points. They're just sitting behind Aston Villa with 22 points. Man U winning again will take them to 24 points, which will be a par with Liverpool, should Liverpool not get 3 points this weekend. And Liverpool is actually sitting on number 4 position. So Man U has actually done well for herself. In the last 2 matches they played, they got all the 6 points. And they have, it's so evident that's propelled them on the league table from 10th position to 6th position. Now they're qualified to play in the Europa Conference. Should it end like this? But it's likely not going to end like this. I say Man U still coming up. They have been playing well. The antecedents and precedents have been fair. And they might have done badly in Europe over the week. But they have proven that they can come back and do something better here. They lost in Europe to a smaller team. But there is no sport team in the Champions League. We all know that. And on the Arsenal side, Jorginho is being treated. He has a bruise on his head, and he's been cleaned up by the medical team. They are taking him out of the field. There was a knock on his head. I just mentioned that the Burnley player went with some tackle, similar to what Bruce Lee will have taken in the Shaolin Temple. He actually hit him on the head, possibly with his boot, or he had a hand that had something close to boot. And Jorginho is getting off the field with blood on his head. He actually had a bruise. And he's going to be replaced immediately by another midfielder who is really agitating to come on. Jorginho can't continue this game. He's been taken off the game, and he's going to have to take a seat. And coming in for him will be Jeremy, very likely. He's warming up. And the game is still on. The additional minute is up to 10 here against in the game between Arsenal and Burnley. Okay, so we have a comment. So Burnley is still attacking, and Burnley doesn't get through. I'll just take a break to take a look at what's happening on the fan page. We have 1 or 2 comments on the fan page. Let's take a look at what our fans are saying. In just a moment. Arsenal is still on. The game between Arsenal and Burnley is still on. We are in injury time right now, and we intend to take that through. Okay, so Arsenal gets all the points here. Arsenal gets all the points. This is impressive. Arsenal gets 3 points with a 3-1 margin. And on our Premier Sports Fan Center, we have a comment I'm going to read out. We have some comments here for you. And thank you, our viewers who have been taking time to write. And we have Mary Olugbodi here. Mary Olugbodi, she said, hi, watching from Mowe. She's been watching from Mowe. And she said, this is fantastic analysis. Arsenal, don't disappoint us. Football can't just be predicted. This is Mary Olugbodi. And sometimes, but Man U are trying their best anyway. And she says, Arsenal, the England Football King Club. And Adeyemi Afolayan, he said, Doctor, you're doing a good job. And that is very good. Thank you very much for that commendation, Mary and Yemi. We appreciate you. And we're having fun here. We're having serious fun here. And the match between Arsenal and Burnley has come to a close. Arsenal 3, Burnley 1, and the goal scorers are smiling away with all the 3 points. And Arsenal is getting itself back to the tabletop. They are sitting 27 points with Manchester City back to back. They are neck to neck, and they want to run it like last season. Possibly, we're going to have that kind of battle again as we did last season. Who knows? Arsenal might be able to edge out Man City this time around, but the game is on, the fight is on, and you can see the spirit of the Gunners. Arsenal fans, I give you guys thumbs up. Your team is actually making you proud, and I'm proud that you guys are proud. And the game between Manchester United and Luton City also ended 1-0 in favor of Man U. So, Red Devils, big ups to you. Glory, glory, Man U. You guys are back to number 6 on the table, and you are doing so well. Hopefully, Man U will get back into the top 4 soon, and the game will be on for who will leave the Premiership, because they are not so far from the top with 21 points or 22 points already. And let's see what happens in the coming week. Gentlemen and ladies, we've been having fun here. You can keep on sending your comments. You can keep on liking the page. You can share as much as you want. And you will always know that we got your back right here at Premier Sports Fan Center. And you should remember to subscribe. Just click on the subscribe button. Click on the subscribe button. You can join the club. The Premier Sports Fan Center Club is also available for you to join. Just click or make a call to the number and find out how you could be part of what is going on here. You could also be one of our regular partners and regular callers or regular join. Mary Olubodi, you are celebrated. You're a wonderful, wonderful lady. You have always been with us, and we appreciate you so much. And thank you for being with us. Viewers and guests, ladies and gentlemen, fans and footballers, players and sports people, we really, really appreciate what you're doing. Manchester City will be happening tomorrow, and we want you to know we will be here for you. We will be covering the match live. Okay, Barcelona.